and Etep, you big bald son of a bitch, kiss my ass!
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man here tonight.
Andre, the China
WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a
It's not the world is watching.
Amanda fuck a lot is on time.
Frankenstein is also close to my week. 2023 October, baby. I didn't know Darby Allin could sing. Is that Bridget Nelson?
Ladies and gentlemen, the host of Going in Raw, Holy Shit News, and Saturday night's main event. He's like Visa and MasterCard everywhere you want to be. Etep Forgotten.
Hello and welcome. Calm down. We'll get to the shoulder hair and big nose. Well, we'll start with the big noses because I'm here, baby. The nose that knows what's going on. Everybody, welcome. We got a full house in the chat already at the start of the show. I love it. My camera's not making me look any more retarded than I normally am. This is fantastic, folks. We have a great show planned for you tonight. Not only are we talking about the feud for the ages, the rumble in the jungle, as it were. Ali Frazier, you had that. You got Hogan and Macho Man, and now you got Ricada and Iso. Oof. It's going to be a barn burner, folks. We'll get to it all. We'll break it down. We'll make fun of it all because it is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Let me welcome everybody in this chat right now. Thank you, Trina, for the intro. Appreciate it, darling. That sounded amazing. And I sent Trina just a snippet of what I have edited on the Phantasm franchise review so far. It's an hour and 45 minutes. I'm through about 4 minutes of the video because I'm a nutcase when I edit shit. But let me thank this chat for being. We got Amanda. Hey, big boy. Amanda, you're kind of scaring me, not gonna lie. Hail manliness. What's going on? Keely Chow's here. Welcome, Keely. Bad Take Bojan. Brutal Morningwood is here. What is going on? Welcome. We got 16 in chat. Bitch slap that like button like it's a a super chat you're sticking on the window of a illegally used building P.O. box for a LLC. I don't know, folks. I don't make this shit up. It just happens. Parrot Heads here. Hail. Good stuff. My editor extraordinaire. What's going on, brother? Yeah, Papa, that's not Alice for reasons of copyright. I recorded that out in Vegas last year when I was hanging out with Tony. JB's here. Hail. Welcome. Welcome. Soul Assassin. Was that? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was Trina doing my intro. It's impossible for your camera to make you look less retarded. You know, if I use the Instagram filters, what is going on? Hail Hicksville and Jason Holt in the house. Welcome. The Guinea Pig Menace. Greetings, humans. Speaking of menaces, and let's introduce the chat here, folks. Let's introduce the chat, not the chat. Jesus Christ, I'm stoned. Let's introduce the panel. Let's introduce the fucking panel. I've already dropped like 6 F-bombs in the beginning of the show. Fuck it, we're doing it live. It doesn't matter. Here we go.
Bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
Greetings, weird humans. Here we are again. We're getting ready to start the clown show with the ism, the vism, the schism. I think there was something dropped in the guy's pants. Either way, this should be a fun one. Good to see all you smiling humans out in the chat. Get ready to have a good time with us. Be sure to share the links out because you don't want to miss this skid mark. What's going on, Etep? How you doing?
Excellent. Glad to have you as always, brother. And speaking of my brothers, let's go over to the man himself.
You and Man-at-Arms are literally setting up a Sky Spy on Christmas Day, bro.
Do not call me bro.
Why not?
Because you're assuming my gender.
Your alter ego is He-Man.
So?
He-Man.
And if you keep saying his name, I'm gonna whip him out.
What?
That's it, incel.
By the power of Grayskull.
It's the owner of the worst channel on YouTube and commander to the Legion of Deathheads, the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded, Tony Tone Deaf rockin' with you.
You know, Joker Pig is right. Like, humans are weird. Like, from the guinea pig perspective, it's like, why can't we just eat and fuck? There's so much politics, so much bullshit going on. Everyone just needs to shave their shoulders and calm down.
Either that or get it braided into... Never mind. Welcome, Tony. Yeah. Thanks for being here, brother.
Shoulder rose.
Eat cake and fart loud.
Oh, God, I love it. I love it, folks. I love it. Let's see. Let's go over here next and do this one.
Each leap brings us closer to God. Catch me, Lord. Catch me. Wait. Ow. What have we done to make God angry? You did it.
Apparently, just having beef makes God angry. Or at least the gods of grifters. But anyway. No, I'm just happy to be here. Waiting to see the hilarity that's going to ensue and all this shit. And But, you know, if we're going to use pronouns and names for people, why don't we just use the one from a very classic episode of TNG called Home Soil? Ugly giant bags of mostly water.
Exactly.
So back to you, ugly giant bag of mostly water.
Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that one. And let's see here. Let's go over here next. We got to get a superhero on the panel. So
previously on X-Men.
Adam, you're muted.
Yeah, mostly water, though, right? It's just mostly water.
Ugly giant bag of mostly water.
Mostly water. Okay, as long as it's just mostly water, we're fine. The rest of the
moistly water.
Moistly water. Yes, it's very moistly. How's it going, everybody? Glad to be here. Just got done with Draven and watching some AEW with the boys, having fun. Just happy to be here, man, and can't wait to dive into this fillet of shit. I'm ready.
Excellent.
You're lucky that you started talking, Adam, because I was about to file an official protest against you trying to muscle into my clown Ratatouille, you son of a bitch.
Let's see here. What do we got next? Since, let's see, Draven's not here yet, so we'll go over here.
It's me, Batman, the hero you deserve. Actually, you know me as the Dark Wiggler. And I was going to do something really, really naughty tonight, but I decided not to because I'm the hero you deserve.
Well, tonight it ought to be fun regardless. Thank you for having me. And I love the opening with Trina. That was fantastic.
Thank you. It's all her. It's all her. It's all her. It's the
I know.
Does the hero we deserve come with an overdose of pepperoni on top of the pizza?
No, that was disgusting. That's a sin.
I'm going to find you. I'm going to hunt you down, and I'm going to drop you off a rooftop. That was disgusting.
So, did you have it delivered to your house to put on your cock? Your cock, your cock, your cock, your cock?
Maybe.
I don't hear a no.
3 times a day, bitch.
He pleads the fifth.
Oh fuck!
Oh my God! Thank you for being here, Vinny.
A pleasure, a pleasure. I got my comb, and I'm preparing my shoulders.
All right, we got to go. Most they say go on and brush your shoulders off. If you're feeling like a pimp, go on and brush your shoulders off. But I don't think that hair brushes off like that. Brushes out, but not off. And last, but certainly not least,
would it be a probe?
I gotta get a Greenstein or a Rosenblatt of my very own. Nothing else has worked so far, so I'll wish upon a star. Wondrous dancing speck of light, I need a Jew.
I'm not quite Jewish, but I'm definitely reptilian.
I needed to sleep tonight, dude.
Simona!
No sleep by you, Simone!
Yeah, with the intro, I figured I'd go like full Boston, because it's hardly a step for me and all, living here. But like with all you knuckleheads, dude, I could do some serious fucking damage. I mean, all the way down from here to Fenway. I swear to God, no word of a fucking lie. I'm in the zone tonight. You got me, Chief?
I'm picking up what you're laying down there, bud.
All right.
Thank you, Chris, for being here, brother. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And welcome Tollbat and Pope Metallicus. Thank you, Papa Cotton. He says, can we keep the geek level below cringe? Can we keep the geek level below the cringe level this time? What do you guys think?
I think you're going to be highly disappointed.
That's asking a lot there, bud. That's asking a little too much.
Yeah, no kidding.
Pal. That's a lot.
That comment just had me like,
hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
He's actually my new avatar.
That was
Man,
Ripper's
these new
older
Street
brother.
Fighter 6 fighters.
I'm the
Damn
true
it,
Dark
Yankee.
Wiggler.
They race
Motherfucker.
swap Zangief. Shit. So, folks, we're gonna start out going right into the heat tonight. There's no half step in here. Let's go with this video here, shall we? This is posted on the Rippaverse goal post. Are you guys ready for a puppet show to start the night? Because I'm ready for a fucking puppet show to start the night. So let me cut the background music down. And this is all going to play into the main topic tonight. We're going to talk about the Ricada and Rippa thing in the most ridiculous way possible, because the entire situation is ridiculous. And, the only way that we're going to cover this is by making fun of it. So are we ready, gentlemen?
Yes.
Can I just tell the chat before we play this?
Yes.
Get your 9 volts ready. Get the 9-volt batteries ready.
Beep, beep.
Any beeping you might hear in the background is strictly coincidental. All right, here we go.
What's good, people? So a lot of y'all ask me, Derek, how do you harvest so much money from kids when you can't write? Well, I mean, I don't have a single skill or talent at all. I just shout at kids and pretend that I do. Here's how you do it.
Derek, where's my damn wings and beans?
I'm coming. So in this big, wide old world we live in, there are hundreds of thousands of amazing comics, old and new. So many, in fact, we ain't never gonna run out. But then, of course, people like me exist. And what I attempt to do is try to convince as many kids as I can that just a small handful of really bad comics by Marvel and DC are actually the entire comic industry. Then, just like every TV evangelist before me, hungry for money, and I bark and I shout and I make the worst kind of noise daily on YouTube in an attempt to create a completely false reality that the entire comics industry is bad and that I'm the way forward. Then, once the gaslighting of my subscribers is complete, and with the financial backing and donation from Grenbex and Blazy Media, I announce that I'm gonna make
Well, IDW did post what their fourth or fifth quarter loss of like over $1 million in a row.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I definitely don't agree with everything that's said on there, but it's still funny as shit just in the name of comedy. Can we just see the end there? Like, we got a special cameo at the end.
And look, you don't have to agree with it, but much like me, he took his shot. I commend him on that.
The parody's funny. It's funny as fuck.
I don't know why it kicked off. Hang on, we'll start. It was right about here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Orders that I can. How the hell can I keep this scam going? Wait a minute. I got an idea. Come on, pick up.
Hello?
Hey, is that Chuck? Chuck Dickman?
Yes, this is Chuck.
Hey, my name is Derek July. Listen, I need to buy your name so I can use it to sell my really crappy comics.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess I haven't done anything significant in over 10 years, and I suppose I could really do with the money right now.
Don't you worry about the money. I harvested a lot from kids on YouTube. You just let me use your name so it makes my goofy shit sound credible.
Sure, what the hell? Okay, what do you...
I just emailed my
2 millionth time. Want to watch me post the exact same video of pure repetitive brain rot over and over again? Then just repeat the buzzwords, give me your money, and I'll see you in the next video.
No. Damn. Spot on. Yes.
Oh, I don't know who got the worst end of that, Derek or this intensely staring.
Was this made by the color beard guy?
You know what? I want to start off just by saying, like, anybody who got seriously offended by that shit and they can't take a joke and they can't laugh, you are no better than the left now. Congratulations. You have officially become the opposition. You brain dead morons. Because no matter how you look at it, that shit is funny. Like, I've had a few people make jokes at me. It's like, oh, yeah, fucking you're a hamster guy or this, that, and the other thing. It's obviously a guinea pig, but do I get offended about it and start throwing a temper tantrum? No.
Dude,
I just say I'm sending the guinea pigs to your house. That's all.
No, we went through months of Etep and I in some type of gay yaoi relationship in the memes of YouTube of Twitter, where I'm apparently a selfish bottom.
Yeah,
that's
so,
the facts.
Yeah, I mean, if I could
learn that, you learn that from all your time hanging out with Red.
Yeah, you're what is it? You're only gay if you're a bottom.
I think so.
That's right.
So that was our skit right there. Now we've got let's see here. Should we show the Ricada clip now?
Sure. Yeah. Like, I just want to throw out there too, and like even Trina's saying, you got to admit that was a solid skit. Regardless of what you think of it, somebody worked hard on that. That was hard work right there.
Yeah.
Like, that probably took hours and hours, if not days, to put together. So, all in the name of physical comedy. So,
well, it's like
yeah.
At some point, like, even if you are frustrated with people hating on you, at some point you got to take a step back and go, dude, that was fucking funny. Like,
Frankie said Sesame Street went off the rails.
Yeah. Well, after that meme that Etep showed where Bert was forcing Ernie to smell his insides.
Yeah. After a night of violent fisting, Bert makes Ernie smell his own musty insides.
No. Hey, Bert. Ernie!
Ernie, loosen up. What up, horny Alf? Oh, this is now I want to watch old crank yankers clips. Well, somebody was yanking somebody's crank. Let's see what Mr. Ricada has to say here, shall we? No, not Eric's rap, not his rap career. This is from a couple days ago. Let's listen to Nick here.
Also, by the way, I don't think it's in this video. It's in the other video. He lies and says that everybody that the building is not owned by one person. No, his building is owned by one company, a very
Nick makes me feel
company,
better about my nose.
Not any of the business owners around. All of the business owners on Earth around there could hypothetically get together and say, "Oh, well, we don't want him there." First of all, not sufficient. They all have to provide individual notice to him that he cannot be there. He can't. They can't just have a generalized statement of, "Well, I don't want this fat retard named Riley there." No, you have to tell the fat retard that he can't be there. You can't expect him to know. Second of all, I don't believe you for a fucking second that every business owner did that. And third of all, none of those business owners own that building or that parking lot. It's owned by one LLC, and you know that. And that you lie about that is stupid because you can fucking look it up, Ripa. What am I?
He would be happy if one of his
nigga because I just tried to clarify.
Hey, I got a second. What's that?
I'm assuming he would be happy if one of his employees actually got hurt by that fat fuck.
Yeah, that's
kind of
the thing.
way he's
Okay,
going about it. I mean, the dude still showed up and was being stupid.
My name is.
Well, it's not
less than that shit.
Yeah, it's not a smart, especially in Texas.
Yeah.
It's no, I'm not taking the side of the kid who fucking or whoever he is that, went up and did the shit, put his fucking money on the window there. But I mean, it's I don't know. I guess it's about time somebody hit one of these guys for ignoring their fucking super chats. You know what I mean? And it's not like he did any damage. He didn't really deface anything. A little bit of tape on a $20 bill. He wasn't graffitiing the building. This is honestly
wasn't burning it down.
No, I have, like I said, I don't give a shit about ISOM. I don't fucking care. It looked like a subpar book to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had no interest in it. It wasn't, and the fact that you watch the creator of it handle criticism like a fucking 8-year-old in one of my PE classes when you tell them they can't do something and they fucking start throwing a temper tantrum.
Yep.
Which,
well, you know what?
honestly,
I mean, I'm pretty sure probably at one point you probably followed him and watched him while Etep, right?
What's that?
At one point you probably watched some of his shit. You watched some of his videos?
I did.
Yeah. So, I mean, anybody who's watched him for any amount of time knows that he would go after certain people and he would pretty much call them out and he would literally tell them, you wouldn't say that if you were face to face with me.
Yeah.
You invite that kind of shit. If you invite it, don't cry about it if it happens. That's the simple rule. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
If you're going to invite it, don't cry about it if it happens.
I don't like that you need a tertiary book to understand who the fucking characters are, and it doesn't tell you who they are within the comic. Like, that's the thing that annoys me. And then obviously all the criticism, and then even if you do have like corrective criticism, their their social media manager is fucking basically like, you have to come at it a specific thing, and you know, if you basically pushing anybody away that has any criticism, whether it's good or bad, basically scaring everybody to not just be quiet, basically.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is you're a creative and you're not able to take any sort of criticism of your work. Like, and then the comment that was that Tina that said that the guy left money on a window at night. He didn't physically assault anyone or anything. He did literally zero damage. Like, you can't even get him. I don't even think you could get him for like ancillary property damage at that.
Oh, the person that showed up at the distribution center?
Yeah.
Apparently there's a building that's right next to it, and he went there because I was watching one of the videos that popped up on my feed. Apparently he went to the place that's like right next door and shares the same parking lot. So even if he did go there and did whatever, like, it's public space, it's a public parking lot. It's to park for the other company, so
Yeah.
he couldn't really do anything anyway.
No. And what was Ricada said something, I don't know if it's in this one or not, about Ripper using a P.O. box for his LLC address, which is not legal, which I don't know. You know, I'm not getting into the legal end of it, but let's look a little more into this video here.
That retard that he can't be there. You can't expect him to know. Second of all, I don't believe you for a fucking second that every business owner did that. And third of all, none of those business owners own that building or that parking lot. It's owned by one LLC, and you know that. And that you lie about that is stupid because you can fucking look it up, Rippa.
Oh, so Ricada's calling him out too?
White bread ass nigga, because I just tried to clarify what Podna meant, because people have accused me of having a business relationship with Dick. Just want to clarify, I'm just his friend. I'm not his business partner. I'm not being a white bread ass nigga. I'm trying to help you and tell you why you're legally insufficient on this shit. You don't own the parking lot. You're probably not even renting it. You might be renting access to 2 or 3 exclusive spaces. You know, I know because I did practice, nigga, and I read a bunch of fucking commercial leases and have negotiated way more of them than you. All right? I know how they read, homie. I'm not trying to harm you. But if you're going to sit there and misrepresent shit and lie and say all the business owners got together, blah, 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 blah. They don't own the parking lot. They don't own the structure. You're all lessees. You're all leasing, all of you. And you can Google it. You can fucking Google it. Oh, the address isn't public. You can Google it. You can just Google it.
Isn't it looking? And if I'm corrected, but the LLC actually has the address on it anyway, and LLC is public, it's public knowledge.
Yeah.
So you can look that shit up. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's the same thing like anything else. Like what I'm going through with trademark. So all that shit is in the public domain because you're filing it with the federal government and everything. It's the same thing with copyright. So anybody wants to look that shit up, they look it up. And the reason that it winds up being public for anybody to look up, because if something happens where you've got to file a lawsuit, they need to know how to properly contact you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all the end drops that he was doing, that's because Ricada kept calling. I mean, I'm sorry, Eric kept calling Ricada that.
Yeah, another monster's right. Yeah, I watch it. I'm like, dude, what's with all the N bombs? Like, what is this? What?
Well, that's what I mean. There's a total, disrespect and unprofessional manner. I mean, when we do streams and stuff, we're joking. We're always having a good time. That's why we do like parody stuff. But if you're sitting there pushing your book and you're having these kind of bullshit drama streams like that, and then you have such, that your words that you're using, the vulgarity, the slurs, all that stuff, that reflects you and your company and your business in every possible way. So why would you be talking like that, especially if you want to try to make a point across?
Well, not only that, Vinny, but
hold on. It's all bullshit, shock value, drama nonsense, drama farming. That's all it is.
Yeah, but Vinny, not only does it affect his own business, but it affects everybody else who's doing something similar in the sphere.
Oh, of
so
course.
that makes everybody look bad that's doing independent work.
Oh, don't get me wrong. All these people who have these big channels or these really big campaigns, almost all of them, they do this shit, this bottom feeder bullshit. That's why a lot of people don't want to back books anymore, and the numbers dropped off in such a massive way. It's for clowns like this.
This is a great meme. This is
they
from
don't give a
Black
shit
Angus.
hurting.
What about Black Angus?
This is a meme from Black Angus. This is Eric July, attorney at law. Law hawk.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Dude, this is fucking hilarious. I haven't been this offended since I took that knee, baby.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
He's back.
What up, brightest day? Hail.
What's up?
Wait. I wonder if that distribution building had dumpsters behind it with some weird noises. Draven, can you pull the address up on that?
Can I what?
Can you pull the address for the LLC?
Oh, what is the LLC? Ripaverse?
Is it Ripaverse? Is that his LLC?
I don't know.
Yep.
No, his LLC is Harry Back Mountain.
With Harry Shoulders. Jesus.
If you want to use a good shampoo, use Head and Harry's Shoulders.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Oh, here it is, I think.
I wanna take a look at this, because if we can get the address, we can pull Google Street. We'll take a look at the layout. Because if this is like I'm assuming it's in like a business park.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is it. To down further by the trademark parties, applicants, and owners.
Open up Google Maps and zoom in.
Yep.
It was literally like the third fucking thing down, like when you just Google Ripaverse LLC.
All right, because I want to look. I just want to see the layout of like the business park, because there's nothing you can do to stop someone from going to the parking lot unless the parking lot is fenced in and gated. You can't, I mean, unless somebody's doing damage to the building. But like I said, this guy wasn't doing damage to the building. I don't know. This is just, it's fucking hilarious. It really is.
Wait.
Like
read
5
at
or
the very bottom.
Sorry.
Read the timeline. The very last entry in the timeline from November 16th of 2022.
Let me share this. Here we go, right here. All right, let's see. Abandoned because the applicant failed to respond or filed a late response to an office action. To view all documents in this filing. Okay, so right here. Here we go. Here's the address. Okay. All right. So we've got the address. Let's go over here to Google now. And take a look at Google Street.
Yeah, those fucking office actions, man. Holy shit. That's the same thing I'm going through right now. I'm fighting an office action. They hit you with it every single time so they could just draw it out longer and get more money out of you. Yep.
What's an office action?
Basically, what they do is they find anything that they possibly can wrong with your trademark application and say, you need to correct this before it can go forward. And then they tell you need to contact a lawyer and spend more money because of whether you know it or not. Even though trademark is federal, it doesn't go through a federal office. It goes through a lawyer's office, and they handle it. And then they tell you you have to contact the lawyer to go to the next step.
Yeah, there's a bunch of failure to respond.
This is where the address takes us right here to the post office.
Does that mean he doesn't have an LLC?
Oh, maybe that isn't right then.
Well,
he said he used a PO box, which is illegal.
Yeah, that's what Randy said.
I'm just looking at the fact that it says status abandoned because the applicant failed to respond or filed a late response to an office action.
Yeah. So once that has failed, if you want to start the whole process over, you got to dump another close to I forget exactly how much. I think it's 350 or no,
dude.
300, it's 350 just for the trademark, and then you have to file through a lawyer's office, which is however much more they tack on.
This isn't a trademark. This is the LLC of his company.
Yeah.
This is nothing to do with a trademark. This is literally. There is no business
I thought
recognized here.
Oh, because that's usually an office action is something the trademark does.
Yeah, well, the trademark stuff is down below. They talk about the trademark parties, applicants, and owners.
Here, we'll go back.
But yeah, I'm confused. Like, maybe it is what you're saying, Tommy. Maybe he still doesn't have a registered trademark for anything Ripaverse. So anybody could use that right now, and if they could beat him to the punch, basically, which would be a real dick move, they could, prove.
And that's the trademark. That's the trademark that was right there. It says this trademark application was refused.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a trademark.
Right. So in order to do it again, he would have to start over from ground zero and pay the $350 plus whatever lawyers cost to start the trademark process all over again.
Ouch.
Wow.
So,
Dude,
so he got mad.
Yes.
So instead of attacking Nick Rekieta, he should have been taking his advice and maybe talking to him privately.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
That's what it sounds like. Somebody got big mad because they knew they were wrong, and they got shown to be wrong, and instead of taking legal advice, they decided to throw epithets at somebody who wasn't the epithet being used.
So the LLC is called July and Ripa. So there is a established limited liability company called July and Ripa, and the only thing is it doesn't have any trademarks associated with it.
Right, which means it's not protected. So if somebody was a wise ass, like there
they
are
could make
people out
another
there,
Iceland book.
they could trademark that damn thing, and he would lose all claim to it.
Yeah, that sucks, man. And not only that, like, you can't establish a trademark unless you have two or more products using the trademark you're trying to register for sale. Like they when you apply for a trademark, they ask you for 2 samples or more, or 2 examples of your work that you're trying to apply a trademark to.
So I assumed he would have had that everything trademarked, like from the word go.
Well, he couldn't. He couldn't unless you sell 2 things or more. You can't register that trade. You can launch a petition for that trademark and have somebody do a query and scour the internet and scour all of these businesses to see if anybody else is using it. But you cannot register your trademark until you have 2 or more products or examples that you want to apply that trademark to.
But he could now, though, because he has the books out, right?
Because he has book 2 and he has the supplement book and all that stuff. Yeah, he's totally... The only thing here is it takes up to 12 months to get a registered trademark.
And I can tell you right now, from my own experience, that is absolute horseshit. It takes a lot longer than that.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, no, probably. Believe me, I'm going through it right now. It takes a lot longer than 12 months.
That's the government for you.
Yeah, slow as shit, worthless.
Yes, Keely, you're right.
When they want money from you, they're quick as fuck.
Yep.
I already have the Draven verse.
He already has the Draven.
I did. That was my thing with the you guys' faces all over it. And
This is your Monument Day.
Yeah, the Etep History X and all that shit. That's the Draven verse.
Yes, tonight in Wakuyanomics. That's right. That's right.
Well, I got the Dark Wiggler verse, and now we got a fat one too here. This is fantastic.
Wait, pull up LegalZoom. Let's trademark stuff. That's right, Hicks Villain.
Yeah. Although
I'm gonna be
LegalZoom will trap you in monthly payments.
I'm fucking trademarking ice on you fucking crackheads. Fuck y'all.
Actually, you probably could get your trademark faster under LegalZoom. The only problem is LegalZoom owns it.
Yeah.
It's in the fine print.
Yep. See, look, dead application refused, dismissed, or invalidated. Trademark was refused, dismissed, or invalidated by the office, and this application is no longer active.
And that was for the Ripaverse application?
Yep. Mark literal elements, Ripaverse, 4 standard character mark, trademark, service mark, register principal. Yeah.
So anybody can use the Ripaverse now.
That's a savage move, but yeah, you could legally and face literally zero repercussions.
That's terrible.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a fan, but you know, you don't want to see somebody get fucked out of something they created.
No. No.
I don't. No. Yeah. Etep and Goldstein attorneys.
That's right.
Then his whole pirating thing is like null and void because he doesn't have a trademark on it, so anybody can do whatever the hell they want with it.
Yep.
Yeah. When's the first parody comic gonna be uploaded? You know, like
all he has is copyright to protect him right now. You know, if you have a printed book or you have something that's established copyright, you know, your LLC or whatever, that's the only thing that you have legal action for. And he could probably protect his property with a copyright, you know, with Ripaverse. Be like, look, this is my book. I've copyrighted it, likenesses and whatever. Like,
what did Nelson? Did you have a comment get deleted? Because we're not deleting anything. That was YouTube.
Oh shit.
They're back to that. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't even tell you.
They
Like we
ever
can't
stop?
even see it.
So
Well, they used
Chris-
to, but they took that away because they didn't like to be caught. I gave one of them a hard time in a chat one time. I think I told him something to the tune of the YouTube moderator licks dirty asses and sucks nasty anal beans
Well,
or something to that
monetize. Yeah.
Talk about something funny. I don't care about Gary Beekler's girlfriends.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
So you guys seen that hot dog challenge on TikTok?
My question is,
That
Chris,
puppet
can-
Beekler was pretty funny.
It was. Is this so he can? This is how July is like DMCAing people, just
It's through
because
a
of
copyright.
copyright protection.
Yes,
right.
and he is legally protected under copyright.
And
Okay.
see, that's the one thing that a lot of people don't realize about copyright protection. The minute you create something in a format, whether it's a CD or on paper, it is legally protected already by copyright. You don't necessarily need to file it with the government, but it does help you if you've got to go into basically into court. That's why you do it.
Well, he has a website, and his website generally they have that little footnote at the bottom: copyright Rippaverse or July and Rippa LLC, and then a year or whatever. And the Wayback Machine or whatever could be used by whomever the legal eagle is that's doing forensics for the legal system, and being like, okay, this guy has had this website since 2010 called Rippaverse, and it's about a comic and it's about this dude. You just made a product that is a comic about this dude, and you're putting it on websites or whatever, and it's violating his copyright. So that's where their legal protection can come into play. Like, so he has some protection, but nothing protects you better than a registered trademark. Unless you're in China. They have zero respect for that.
So when did he come up with the Rippaverse? Like, what is the actual day? Or come up with Isom or whatever? Because there's a wrestler named Eli Isom. So
Yeah, but-
and now it's from 2017.
Yeah, but Isom is a real word. It's Greek. It means
gotcha.
equality. Like, you can't. Yeah, it's. You'll
Yeah, but
find
he's-
plenty of people.
Yeah, but he said it
Yes,
on a
damn it.
stream that it's fucking. I spit on Marvel.
Listen to this. I want to play this clip before we kind of move on here, because this is pretty good. Listen to this.
Because again, I want to say very clearly that Riley going to Rippaverse Warehouse is dumb and he should not do it. But if Eric July stood outside a Marvel Warehouse, everyone would cheer. Everyone would cheer. Okay? Just want to point that out. Because again,
Yep.
He's not wrong. He would have all of his followers would be fucking, yeah, this is you know what I mean? Yeah, stick it to the that's what it would be. That's what it would be. And somebody kind of does what he talks about, fuck Marvel, we're gonna stick it to him. And yeah, Recade's not wrong, Trina. He's not.
I like Ricada.
Not at all.
He always goes hard in the paint. It's hilarious.
I doubt he would do it though, mainly because he has a bigger platform on his own channel.
Yep. Yeah. What up? What about? Hail, brother. Hail. Yeah. I just it's more humorous than anything else. The entire fucking situation.
Yeah.
Because it's a pissing contest. That's what
it is.
It's just a pissing contest, and Eric got mad, like he does when somebody fucking critiques his work, and Nick, I think you said it earlier, Chris, he should have just listened to him. You should have just listened to him.
Yeah, but
That's it.
what better way to drum up attention than to create some negative drama?
Yep.
Well, that's for the channel. Feeds the channel, and then he can power his books with it.
Well, it's not like we've mentioned it at nauseum, but it's not even about the comic anymore. It's
about.
It was never about the comic. It's just about selling YouTube. Yeah, YouTube merch. Yep.
And, I'm not faulting him for it. I'm just saying what it is. Like, talk to people. How many of them read the book? Like, give us an honest opinion.
Well, they don't want honesty. They don't want an opinion. They just want you to consume product and wait for next product.
Well, that's the thing that
I'll be right
that
back,
bummed me
guys.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's what bummed me out about mainstream media was like the air of fear surrounding like, how dare you say that about this? You know what I mean? Like, dude, like it's entertainment, it's media, it's design, like it's out in the public. Like, dude, I made a tweet, like somebody posted something about wheelchair figurines for Dungeons and Dragons and how pathetic it was, and I replied something like, you know, in a world of magic where like, you know, it's all about fantasy and escapism and stuff, I find it kind of demoralizing that like these real world intrusions would come in to remind us of our own physical handicaps or whatever. And like my reply, like the people replying to me, there's this dude that's all pissed off about how dare you, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what's your deal, man?
Well, remember, Chris, these are the same type of people that are pissing about this right now, about him. The same ones that are pissing about, I don't care if it's TSR, I don't care if it's Lucasfilm and Star Wars, it doesn't matter. These are the same people that sat there and they pissed and moaned about all that shit and told the opposite side that you have no right to tell us we can't talk about it, but then it happens to them. Then all of a sudden the script flips. You don't have the right to say that to us. Now you have just become the same people that you've been attacking that say that they will not budge and they will not hear your opinion on it because it doesn't matter. Now all of a sudden they're doing the same damn thing. And it's the hypocritical stances of these people that I can't stand. And there's a reason that I checked out on most of these bigger freaking channels. Because most of the people that are in the chats, they're like that. They will not listen to any kind of opinion that goes against the narrative, much like the mainstream media.
Well, that and the like, you're in the public, you're out there publicly, like you're gonna get shit. Like you can choose to focus on it and be miserable and like lash back at people slinging shit at you, or you can fucking laugh at it, you know. And they're like, "Oh, monetize your haters." They're not haters. They don't hate. They don't care. They're just trying to do it for fun. Like,
yeah, but they're trying to turn those people into haters. Like, if they could gaslight their audience into believing it, then that means they could generate more money. And which
the
proves
dogpiling.
But yeah, and it proves that it's not about the product. It's just about fucking preaching your horse shit so you could trick people and then throwing money at you. And that's why I was always disgusted by that type of fucking behavior and their strategy of how they do this crap. Listen, I don't mean to cut you off again, but if you're making the money that you're making right now on those campaigns for however you did it, you came from somewhere else and you brought that audience, whatever the fuck it is, you should be acting more professional because you just came into someone else's area and you're trying to come up with like some superior product, which it isn't, and all of your actions now are being dictated. Everyone's looking up at this guy, so if he mouths off, the media is going to grab it. Whoever's going to grab it, all these websites, these YouTubers, they're going to grab it and they're going to, oh, all people who are crowdfunding, this is who they look up to. This is what they're doing. And it couldn't be further from the truth. But they set the example. They said that's the benchmark. And when that's happening, people scratch their heads. Well, how come sales aren't coming through anymore? That's why. That's why. Because people are following and listening to that horse shit.
Well, I don't like the culture of fear. Like it's absolute. Like, I have friends that are like, "Hey, let's go do some reviews of some of the comic books." I'm like, "Hell no! I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole because you see something negative, and the cult of personality will fucking destroy you. Especially if you're trying to sell a book yourself. You know, fuck that, man. Like, I don't want to say shit publicly about anybody's books. You know,
I'm gonna whenever Etep gets back, I have that tweet that the social media manager made.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll share it, or I'll put it in the private.
Yeah, throw it in the private chat. I'll share it. All right.
Can I talk?
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to say shit about people's books publicly because I watched people just give, honest feedback about a book, and they got dogpiled. Like, that's why I left mainstream stuff, dude. Like, it's this, like, you got, like, your little armies and their little armies and all, and it's like, dude, it's a fucking book, man. If they don't like it, that's totally their fucking prerogative. They can be like, well, you have to like it. You have to give criticism this way. Why? It's the internet. People are assholes everywhere. Like,
Yep.
just be like, sorry, you didn't like my book. Move on. You know.
What's it when they're trying to control the narrative? They're trying to control what people say and think. Then there's a major problem. That means you're acting exactly like the people you claim that you hate or you're fighting against. So fucking get over yourselves. Put out quality stuff and stop bitching. And if someone says your stuff isn't that good, well, then take that criticism. Look at the money you're making. You know, you should be able to. It should be water off the duck's back.
Yeah. It's like well, obviously,
attacking fans.
Yeah, people clearly don't share. The majority of people clearly don't share your opinion if they don't, if they think my book sucks, but I'm making X amount of money. Clearly, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm. How do you get to sleep at night? On giant mounds of cash with naked women.
Yeah, they're using the same argument that they used with fucking Captain Marvel. They're like, well, it made $1 billion, so it's got to be good. Like they're doing the same shit with this stuff. It's like,
but if it made $1 billion and it's got to be good, then there's no reason to give a fuck about what some nerd on the internet, some fat dude, fucking doing whatever is saying about your shit.
Yeah, they're thin-skinned and they're hypocrites.
Yeah. This is from Liberty Canis Lupus, this tweet right here, and it's pretty right. It's pretty spot on.
Yeah, basically, kind of like pointing out that like if you have a dissenting opinion, basically go fuck yourself. And there's a specific way to go about saying if you have criticism, which like there isn't a specific way. You just fucking give your criticism, like.
Yeah. And this is the problem right here. You've got these big creators like Ripa, who has already got national fame, notoriety. He was on The Blaze, he's been on Fox News, he's a musician, all this. And he acts like he's the underdog. And that's how people treated his he's the underdog. It's like, no, he's not.
Nope.
He's already up there. He's not the underdog. Vinny, guys like you and Chris, Red, you guys are the underdogs.
Yeah.
Because you haven't had that same exposure, that opportunity like that. You guys are the ones that these big creators that are like, we want to help, we want to lift everybody up, bye. They should be fucking being like, hey, you know what? This is an up and coming artist. This is an artist. He's got a bunch of books out, but no, it's all about me. Fuck everybody else. Like Tony always says, it's crabs in a bucket. They're pulling the fucking ladder up.
It is.
Pulling the ladder up.
Yeah, and the ones who do, all right, let's say they do take you and they want to showcase you, whatever. You're not allowed to have an opinion or a voice either. They just want to dictate everything for you as well. And the second you don't, that's the excuse that they give to throw you under the bus. Or if their actions, again, are super unprofessional, they attack people, they stalk people, they hurt people, whatever, you're not allowed to call it out. Because if you do, then you're the enemy. It's exactly what the left does. They should just be wearing BLM shirts and fucking and protesting in the streets and burning fucking buildings because it's the same shit.
And they're like, well, we can't shout people out. It's like, doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to have them on your show. A tweet, like a retweet, or like of the campaign or whatever goes a long way. Like,
it's just the excuse because they rather talk about the next Disney product than actually showcase people that are trying to change it. Are trying to get out quality work, not a replacement, but because let's face it, most indie people, they're not going to be replacing shit. But there's another option, for people who do want to read awesome books and good shit, But they don't want to create any type of movement or anything. All they want to do is worry about their fucking YouTube channels.
Well, that's because they're a bunch of slack-jawed bundles of sticks. I didn't go over the top this time, Etep. I kept it under.
Kept it G-rated.
You're all right. Yeah, he kept it G. But speaking of G, it's time to peace out from the Rippaverse versus Ricada feud. I think we've beat this horse to death. But it's time for some memes, and then we're gonna talk about some fun stuff. It's Halloween. We got a month full of horror content coming up. I'm editing the Phantasm review now, not right now, but I'm in the process of. And then Thursday, Trina and I are recording the reviews for Hell House LLC 2 and 3. And tomorrow night, we got our first Halloween Havoc pay-per-view. Wednesday night, we got Holy Shit News. member stream Thursday. We got Friday night, lycra-clad individuals coming up this week. Yeah, it's Friday. It's a Friday night show, not fucking afternoon. That starts at 2:00. We start at fucking 8. That's evening. That's night. That's Friday night. So, because there's no Saturday night's main event this week because I'll be out doing the Zoot Suit Riot dance at the gala this weekend. It's Roaring 20s theme. So, yeah, I got my new pinstripes. I'm ready to go. But here you go, folks. Enjoy some memes, and we'll be right back because we are going to look at a list that ranks all 9 Nightmare on Elm Street films, and we'll weigh in on what we think of the list. Enjoy the memes.
that Pornhub one did remind me of a conversation I had with my daughter the other day because she was, watched this video on where different apps are made, China's TikTok and Instagram and stuff in the US, and said Canada just gave us Pornhub. I just went on to entire. Well, don't you know it's just really fucking cold up here? So all we really gotta do is just we just drink maple syrup and fuck. So we just want to make it easier for everyone worldwide to do what we do when we're lonely and cold. Just want to fuck.
Want to highlight Pope Metallica's comment. He says, "Okay, for real though, a woman who let me motorboat her with glowy dinos on is getting a ring. Period."
Hell yeah.
Not wrong.
Yeah, no,
he's not wrong.
He's not lying, but he's right.
So, all 9 Nightmare on Elm Street movies ranked from lackluster to Freddy Krueger supremacy. So, who on the panel here are Nightmare on Elm Street fans?
I am.
Me.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
I've seen like 2 of them.
Oh,
Seen them all.
1 and 3.
Same.
Those are the only 2 you need to see.
Really?
I've already seen 2, so
Yeah, the gay one.
New Nightmare
We
was
watched
great, too.
2.
Yeah,
on
New
the
Nightmare,
channel.
I think, ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, what-
Wes Craven's New Nightmare is fucking amazing.
That would be my
Yeah.
number 3. Like
Yeah.
1, 3, and New Nightmare are my favorites.
Yeah, which
I'd
New
say-
Nightmare I believe was 6, I think, or 7.
7. Yeah, it's up there because if you include Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
See, I like the
Yeah,
aspects of all of them. Like some of the kills and like some of the motorcycle thing.
Yeah.
That always stood out to me. The cockroach thing where the chick that lifts gets her arms.
That's
yeah,
Debbie
she gets
in
her
part,
arms ripped off
4.
or whatever. Yeah.
Dream Master.
That's
Yeah.
Dream Master.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Soul Assassin. Dream Warriors. Little
Maybe
Dokken.
tonight we'll
Dokken.
be gone.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my favorite. It's for me. It's 3-1 and then New Nightmare.
Same here.
Those
Same
are
here.
those are the only ones that I really need. Part 3 was the first one I ever saw as a kid, and I absolutely love that one.
Yeah, it peaked there.
It did.
Which
It
is the
really
one
did.
where everybody's like all the kids and stuff are dead, and his daughter or whatever is in it.
The Dream Child.
Dream
No,
Child.
not Dream
Yeah.
Child. It's not Dream
Freddy's
Child.
Dead: The Final Nightmare
Final Nightmare. That's the one.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one too.
with Roseanne Barr.
Well, see, I like the first one and then the New Nightmare the most. And it's not to take anything away from 3, but those 2 were the 2 that felt more like horror to me.
Mhm.
And the rest of them felt like comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially part 4. That's when it like really jumped the shark, went off the
Yeah,
rails.
the video game death. Oh no, wait, was that 5? The video game death?
That was Final Nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
The Power Glove.
Yeah, because it has his name from Euro Trip in it. He's the guy that gets killed.
Breckenmeyer.
Yep.
Oh, here's
there,
the
adding
worst.
that to the list.
This,
oh god,
this one was fucking terrible.
I didn't even get through
hold on, if you replaced him with Robert Englund, that was a great movie.
Yeah,
dude, that's a shame because I love that actor that was in this remake. That guy
Jackie
is
Earl
Rorschach.
Haley.
Dude, that guy made Rorschach. Like,
yep.
Fucking loved his portrayal of that character.
Yeah, because instead of going the more fun route like they did with Robert Englund, they went down the pedo route all the way, and that's what really made this thing completely it made you feel sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It this one shit the bed. It was I saw this, the wife and I went to see this in the theater, and it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, we were both stoned out of our gourds and it was bad.
There were good visuals, the story was there, but yeah, it came off as just too much of just a creep fest.
Yeah. I did get to meet Katie Cassidy though. So
yeah, Katie Cassidy's a dime. Soul Assassin says Freddy vs. Jason is a guilty movie for me. It's fun, it's stupid, but a great album. Yeah, that's like a time capsule soundtrack right there.
That's my graduation in a nutshell right there, that soundtrack.
Oh, that explains it. Darabont
Frank Darabont. Damn, I didn't know he wrote that one.
Oh wow.
Dude, that explains a lot. Holy shit.
Was the Nightmare on Elm Street show any good? Are you talking about Freddy's Nightmares?
Yeah, Freddy's Nightmares.
It was cool. It had nothing to do with them, but it was cool because you had Freddy actually hosting it.
Yeah, it was like a Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. That was a perfect parallel, was the Crypt Keeper in that one.
He was in a few episodes, though, or at least I know he was in at least one of the Freddy's Nightmares.
Okay.
I need to watch those. It's been so long.
Where'd those air?
I saw them on Fox, but I don't know where they are.
Was it
now.
Fox?
Let me look at it. What's it called?
The last time I
Freddy's
seen it,
Nightmares.
once again they were on Tubi, but I don't know if they're still there or not. The way they shift content out.
Yeah. Number 8, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2: Freddy's Revenge, which is
The gay one.
gayest horror movie ever
like
made.
it.
We watched
I like
this.
it.
We watched this on the channel.
It's so
Six Villains
funny.
Freddy's Nightmares on Tubi.
Is it? Because I'm
Let's see.
looking here and that.
This one, part 2, brought him into like the real world, though.
Well, it also kind of violated the. It broke the canon that the first movie set up.
Yeah, the dreams. He can only get you in your dreams.
Yep.
Yeah, because he was out running around at the pool party, slashing motherfuckers.
Yeah, and it defeated the whole purpose of him avenging his own murder by killing all of the children of Elm Street. Those weren't children of Elm Street.
No.
Yeah, that clearly.
I don't know,
wasn't some-
Chris,
it
you
was
going
like
off
Blizzard-
on the movie while we watched it made the movie that much more pleasant.
Dude, the whipping
Trina.
scene.
Trina, Etep hated it more than I did. I didn't hate that movie. They hated it a ton.
I did.
I still said there's a lot of good stuff in there, but I think it would have been a way better movie had Robert Englund, if he reprised his role as Freddy, then it was a fucking great movie. But I still think there's too many creepy fucking things in there.
That was
especially lately. Like if I go back and I try to watch it, I don't think I even want to see it.
Well, it's like, why bother when you can watch the original?
Yep.
You know, it still holds up. I mean, it's got some bad effects here and there, like the stretchy arms.
Well, no,
But,
that's the thing. That's what I liked about that movie is that it's shot really well. There are good actors in there. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, Tina's death in that first one. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, there was. Does Trina have a bad take?
It's terrible horror, Trina. It's terrible horror.
The creepy stuff was his original backstory, says Trina. Okay, absolutely. But it was mostly implied and not expanded upon. I think the reason it worked better.
It was ambiguous to some degree.
It
as well.
was.
No, I'd argue that. Nope, I'd argue that. There's movies where he's literally saying, "These are my children." He's licking the photos. He's talking about what he did to them. No. You guys are wrong. He's always been a pedophile.
The intro to the first movie is him literally assembling his murder weapon. You know, and then you hear when the mother is saying that he was a convicted kitty fiddler and he killed kids, and that's why we had to kill him.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh shit, like that to me was all you needed to say, because
there's
your
nothing
mind
ambiguous about it. He's straight up.
But they didn't need to expand on it really any more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, Robert Englund, he's what made the character fun, and that's a fucked up point too. I'll be clear about that. I mean, the reason we like that character is because Robert Englund's funny and awesome. But if you take him out of it, and which they did in the remake, guess what?
Trina's getting pissed off.
Trina's pissed.
I'm coming for you guys.
Well, Freddy was birthed by getting taken advantage of by a bunch of convicts.
1,000 maniacs.
Yeah. So
they raped her in an asylum. Yeah, they locked her in. And,
I got a feeling that whole movie's a psyop, and the government was behind it.
The Nightmare on Elm Street series was where it showed Freddy's origin story.
When he was a kid?
Well, when they fucking went to the trailer park and poured gasoline all over him and lit his ass on fire.
Oh, in a trailer park? I thought they did it in the factory where he...
Maybe it was I was really young and probably shouldn't have been watching, but
I know,
we can get into my childhood another time.
We'll discuss that too.
Number 7 is Freddy vs. Jason.
So far, I'm not disagreeing with this list.
I am.
No, because you got the remake, part 2... Yeah, 7, Freddy vs. Jason.
Freddy vs. Jason, I completely disagree with that being that low.
I saw it in the theater. See, this is the caveat.
This man a fucking guinea pig.
This is the caveat with the crossovers is, okay, so how do you classify them in one franchise or another? You almost have to asterisk it because you've got Freddy and Jason in it. So it's like, do you throw them in both franchises? Because if I think of Friday the 13th, I don't even fucking put Freddy vs. Jason in the fucking in the discussion until all the mainline movies are done, and then at the end there's Freddy vs. Jason to put the bow on it.
Well, if you're putting it, if you're lining up your DVDs on the shelf and you've got all your Friday the 13th, and then you've got Jason Goes to Hell, then Jason X, right?
Yeah,
which is 9 and 10.
Yep.
When you put this one into that shelf, it doesn't fit on the end. It actually is supposed to fit in between X and 8. So it absolutely doesn't really fall in as a Friday the 13th movie, and it technically doesn't really fall in as a Freddy Krueger movie either. So,
yeah. No, it's in the Scream Factory Friday the 13th box set that I got last Christmas. It is.
Well,
Freddy vs. Jason.
Wasn't this technically supposed to be like a hodgepodge, like an amalgam of all of our beloved 80s horror? Because, like, supposedly the rumor was there was supposed to be a post-credit scene where Jason and Freddy are in hell, and it opens up, and there's the Leviathan in the background, and fucking Pinhead's there saying, "Gentlemen, do we have a problem?"
Hell yeah, that'd have been awesome.
That would have been fucking dope. Trina's pissed.
That's like the
She's gonna kill us all.
There's a mashup comic with Power Rangers versus Freddy and Hellraiser's in it too, and like Jason as well. It kind of reminds me of something like that.
Well, they got a bunch of those comics. They have one with Leatherface going up against Jason as well. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in the comics, I can't remember if they did or not. They were talking about it, but they were going to do Michael Myers. But they also did have Freddy and Jason and Freddy Krueger in one of the comic series as well, which was one of the things that they wanted to do with this movie, but they couldn't. Go ahead, Vinny. You know about that too.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it, but yeah, Myers. They did do one that had Myers in it as well, and Ash. Since like you said, they couldn't work out the movies because the studios, like, they each wanted their character to win or whatever, and no one wanted. Well, like, yeah, I forgot who had the rights for Ash at that point, but they're like, no, Ash needs to win. Obviously, he's the hero character, and they were all having their little bitchy fits about it. I don't know how the comic went. I never bought it because it's that piece of shit company, and I wasn't supporting it. That Diamond crap, or Dynamite rather. Yeah, no, Freddy Jason, to me, it definitely belongs here, and it belongs at to me about the 4th spot.
I don't even see it as part of the series, though. I see it as like a campy offshoot.
You really? If you could get the Jason movie, those last couple of Jason movies, and say that they're there with their canon and all that crap.
Oh,
then,
dude!
this belongs.
Friday the 13th went south real quick, man. Yeah. There's
after part 8.
Yeah, there's some amazing ones in there, and then it's just like I don't. Like when he was in cyberspace and shit, and they're like, "Let's do a virtual reality where he beats Camper." I'm like, "Okay, I'm out."
I like it.
Dude, I completely disagree with you on that one. I love that one. I thought it was
it's fun.
So good.
That one's
fun.
But
it's not
campy as fuck,
anymore.
but it's fun.
Yeah, it's comedy at that point. It's like Tucker versus Dale. Like you're like, okay, it's
a sci-fi original.
Yeah.
This is my wife, Wigglers. I think you're all wrong. Shut the fuck up and continue.
So. No, we have The Dream Child from 1989 at number 6, which, I don't. This one.
It's a boy.
Yeah, just was that Fauci versus Jason? God damn it!
Yeah, we saw that in Dream Warriors. Remember how Taryn died?
Yep. She's like, I'm badass, and she's got her mohawk. That's the chick from what the fuck was her name? That's oh God, the girl that played Taryn in that. She was in something else. Bad Dreams. She was
hot, man.
Yes, she was. She looked dope as hell with that mohawk. She was fucking sexy. Tucker vs. Dale. I've owned Tucker vs. Dale for 10 years, and I've never watched it.
It's not a horror movie, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
I've heard
it is comical.
It's a comedy.
You know what? Tucker and Dale would fit in great with like an Ash movie.
Yeah, he would.
They were supposed to do a sequel to it too, and it just never happened.
Oh man.
Let's see. So yeah, we got no. I don't care for this one at all, really.
Yeah.
Part 3. See, this is way lower than it should be.
Wow.
That's way fucking low. Number 5? Like, are you kidding me, dude? This is top 3. This is top 3.
Of course
this is a top.
If not the top spot,
That's like saying Friday the 13th Part 6 is not the best one in the entire series. It fucking is. Outside of the very first one, Part 6 is the best one.
Yeah. This is the one that sold the franchise. This is the one that made the video games. Remember where you like you're one thing in the real world, and then when you go to sleep, you're like a black belt or you know, like that's all from this. You know.
Well, you know what? Here's another thing to actually think about when you talk about way of merchandising right now with NECA. I know they did Part 1. They did Part 2, they did Part 3 in figures, and then the next one that they did was New Nightmare. They skipped all these other ones. Yep. There's a reason they skipped them, because they're not favored for the fans at all.
Nope.
What, Trina? Friday the 13th Part 7 is better than 6?
She's bad take Tina and
She's taking a piss, man.
Etep's like, well, we had Trina's doing the intro for one episode, and now that's gone.
You know what? It could have been much worse. She could have said Jason Goes to Hell was better. Just saying. I'm
The
just saying.
beginning is the only, and like near the end is the only.
Yeah,
good
the
part
beginning
of
and the very end is
Yep.
the only thing that's salvageable from that movie, and you could
Mhm.
probably have a half-hour movie at tops.
I don't dislike 7. I don't dislike it. That being said, if it was what it was supposed to be, which was Jason versus Carrie or whatever.
Yeah, Carrie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But Lar Park Lincoln, I don't want to slight her because she did. It was a good entry, but dude, it's no part 6.
I will say this though. I will say this in defense of Trina. So there, Trina, I'm sticking up for you. So take it. I will say the look for Jason in part 7 is leagues better than his look in part 6.
With the water damage?
Yeah, the water damage, like really like decayed and everything like that. I think that look was amazing for him. They kind of did what they started in Manhattan, and then they built on that, and they just made him look just even more like dirty.
So they were gonna have Carrie versus him in that.
Yeah,
that's the one with the psychic lady, right? That can move.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, she has telekinesis.
Tina.
That would have been cool.
I need to watch that one again. It's been a fucking minute.
Speaking of Carrie, I actually like the sequel better than I do the original.
Was it Carrie 2: The Rage?
Yeah, The Rage. It has one of the Londons in it, and
yeah, I think it's Jeremy London that was in.
Yeah,
it.
way to Carry 3, Man Blood.
They actually did a 3.
Man,
No.
you're a pig.
My thing about the Carrie movies is she was the actresses they chose for Carrie were too attractive. It was like 90s ugly. Even back in the 70s, you had Sissy Spacek. And it's like, dude, like, yeah, I mean, you can make her ugly or something, but that's like a hot chick. Like, the whole point of Carrie was that she was this sheltered, ugly little girl that nobody wanted.
Yeah, and 2, she was pretty freaking hot. I'm not
Yeah, well, look at Chloe
I was a
Grace
goth,
Moretz there.
so she was freaking hot.
Yeah, like, it just...
But it was the jocks versus, like it was the jocks that were the popular kids in that, because that's basically the 90s. Like, that's more what the premise or the rage was, like the jocks versus like the goth kids and the nerds or whatever.
Yeah,
jocks versus everyone else, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yep.
If you're not a jock.
The
I
jocks
think we can agree.
ended up being the good guys, even though they were portrayed as bad guys in all these 80s and 90s movies.
Yep.
And the nerds were portrayed as the good guys. Well, the nerds inherited the earth, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at Walter White.
Technocratic commies.
Look at poor Johnny. I mean, come on, he's still kicking ass as a sensei.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, the whole Cobra Kai, I like owe its success to Johnny Lawrence, the character. How Zabka brought, like, dude, he freaking nailed it, man.
Yep.
But, I mean, regardless of how wrong Trina is about Friday the 13th, Part 7.
Oh, damn.
I still love her. I do. I still love her. But
Trina's as wrong as Etep is on Part 6.
So I hear she was whooping everybody's ass in Mario Kart. That means I have competition.
She
Again,
came in.
fuck you.
She came in and was like, "I'm not that good." Next thing you know, she's winning fucking half the race.
She's a snooker. She's a ringer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no,
She was
this
a ringer.
this one's criminally underrated on this list, though.
Yes.
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
Definitely.
This is far lower than it should be. Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
Whoa, that's not even in the top 3.
No,
this list is illegitimate.
Wow.
These are
The
Phyllis.
Final Nightmare. Who wrote this?
I like Final Nightmare.
We'll take a look here in a minute. But
It was
that's a good one.
ripped
They have the Dream Master ahead of Dream Warriors. Get
No
the
way.
fuck out of here.
No.
Holy shit.
I do like she can
No.
take powers from the Warriors or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No, I would put the Dream Master in its chronological
do.
spot. I would put it as number 4.
he does get his
Like-
nuts shot off a harpoon gun.
I'm sorry, whoever made this list is sucking down soy lattes.
Probably
Wes
Mary
Craven's
Sue.
New Nightmare being number 2. I can get down with that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, number 2
That
or number
one.
3. I'm fine with that.
It should have been 1 and then New Nightmare or Dream Warriors at 2 or 3. And there's your
Yep.
top 3 right there. There
Amen.
it is. and everything else just kind of falls into place, you know. But this one was, I saw this in the theater. This was fantastic.
Yeah, me too.
Oh God, the scene with the husband in the truck dying. Yeah, it was fucking great, dude. They did so the way and having Robert Englund, having Robert Englund in it, and Bob Shea. You know how many appearances? You know he was the producer. He made our New Line exec. He made so many appearances through this. You had Wes Craven in it. You know, you brought back what was her name? Nancy.
Heather Langenkamp.
Her character. Yeah, Heather Langenkamp. Sorry. But yeah,
and
fantastic.
her father, the dude from the Bruce Lee movie.
Oh God, John Saxon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. He actually wrote a treatment for a sequel to Dream Warriors that never got made. It was off the wall. But it
shit.
Yeah, it sounded cool. And
the
then number
Kickstarter.
1, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Hell yeah.
As it should be.
So this guy got the first 2 okay, and then
Yep.
screwed the pooch on the rest of them.
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah. So that's that. Like I said, we you know. I think this. Let's see. Hang on. I want to go up and look and see who. This is by Zoe Wallace.
Dude, like 3 has all of the best one line.
like,
Remember?
what, 12?
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Yeah.
You see the profile picture?
Yeah.
She's like fucking 12.
What the hell?
Yeah, she was not alive when these movies came out.
No.
Absolutely.
He like binge watched them during the lockdown.
And
Plus,
it's probably why she hated 3 so much. She hated the music from that time.
Yeah.
Plus, me and Etep got to meet Robert Englund, so.
Fuck yeah, we got our picture taken with Robert, man.
Dude, I would have been like, I loved V. You played Willie really well. Have you done anything else since then?
He would have probably fucking laughed so hard.
He probably would have, dude. When I met him, that guy was awesome. Like I said, he's the one who said he wanted a picture with me after I gave him the artwork. He threw his arm around me. I mean, cool as shit.
He famously did blow off the blades of his glove with Dokken.
That's fucking
on
awesome.
set. In full makeup, he was doing coke with Dokken.
No wonder he can come up with those one-liners so easily.
Yeah.
He played a cult leader in Babylon 5.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Did he?
What
Holy shit!
Episode called Gray 17 is Missing. He's like basically the leader of this underground cult that's on this level that nobody knows is still there.
Huh.
Well, you also have the damn it, the Hatchet movies. The very first Hatchet movies in that, and then also I ran across this like really B-rated movie on Tubi one day called oh Jesus, what was it called? Zombie Strippers. And he's the owner of the strip bar.
Well, he did a lot of stinkers that were just fun.
There's the one too where he's that what is it, the steam press or whatever that's like alive. He's in that too. He's the owner of the laundromat or the laundry place that steam presses clothes or whatever, and it like the thing is cursed, and then I think it comes alive like near the end. I forget what that's called.
That's great. What happened?
Everybody got silent all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's very creepy.
He had to take care of something. So yes, I don't
He's
know.
in Wishmaster as well.
Oh yeah.
And 976 Evil.
I designed the toy the Jinn from Wishmaster. I helped create that thing for McFarlane. Well, the figure anyway.
What is that movie called? I'm trying to think. It's like Mimic or The Mangler. The Mangler. That's what it's called.
I think I've seen that.
That's what my ex-girlfriend's vagina was called.
Oh no!
A laundry. Yeah, a laundry folding machine has been possessed by a demon, causing it to develop homicidal tendencies. A laundry folding machine has been
So I know what movie you're scared of, CJP. It's got to be Teeth, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that movie is ridiculous.
No, that movie was like feminist wet dream. Like that
He
should have been
missed
a
them
Lifetime
all.
original. No, that was definitely a Lifetime original. I mean, that thing was like she's like she's banging this dude, and he says like one thing she doesn't like, and all of a sudden she just like grunts her jaw, and you hear ah! I'm like, so you just castrated this guy because he said one thing you didn't like? You're a sick bitch.
Which movie is this?
Yeah, it's basically Captain Marvel taking homeboy's bike for fucking.
Yeah, smile.
Hey, you're pretty. You should smile. I'll show you.
Yeah, breaks his hand, steals his leather jacket, and then it steals his bike.
Glad I didn't watch that lump of shit of a movie.
Yeah,
it was fucking.
Didn't somebody lose a
Well,
finger in that movie too?
Yeah.
I
Well,
got
the one
two I
guy
could talk.
loses his thing, and the dog eats it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was you could tell they went back and filmed that scene, you know, because people online were fucking talking about how Brie doesn't fucking move her face when she's acting. So they went back and filmed that smile scene to.
Yeah, as a big FU to those people.
I don't know. When I watched that remake of King Kong, I really did feel Kong was more real than she was.
Yeah,
well, at least
You know,
the
not
song.
She just disappears in that movie. Like you don't really even think
Yeah.
about her being in it because you've got Kong, you got Samuel Jackson, you got John Goodman. Good ancillary casting.
Yeah.
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly and fucking Loki's in that. Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, you don't really even. It wasn't the dude from. No, it's not the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not Clark Gregg. Who the fuck was one of the Monarch scientists? But anyway, no, it was a good movie.
Yeah,
You
I
really
like
didn't
the short kind of tough military dude. There was one guy, he stood out of the pack.
He was the one that was the cop in Joker. He was one of the detectives in Joker.
Yeah. He was great
he was
in
the
that.
one that like tried to sacrifice himself with the hand grenades, and Kong just fucking swatted, or he got swatted by the tail of one of those skull
one
skull
of those
things.
things.
Yeah. I liked his character. That guy was like gritty. He fit into that role just as well as he did the detective role in Joker.
Yep. He's a good actor. I like that guy. Seen him in a couple other things.
good character actor.
Yep.
That's. I can't think. I know I've seen him in other stuff. I just can't think of what it is. I don't even know his name. It's just like that guy. You know that guy. Wait, let's see. Clone Geek says my mom loves that Skull Island film. Wasn't bad. Hey, yeah, this is Nick Fury, Loki, and Captain Marvel fight a monkey. Yes.
Well, I love that the monkey stepped on Nick Fury. I mean, that was my favorite part of the entire film.
That would be a Saiyan, gentlemen. That was a Saiyan, not a monkey.
I got so mad the first time I watched that movie at the very beginning when all the helicopters come in and Kong wipes them out. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these retards flying these fucking birds? Like, okay, so you see a massive fucking we'll just fly as low as we can right into the range of him swinging his big monkey arms, and I'll get destroyed at the same
You know what
fucking
that
time.
was, right? They were paying respect to the ride in Universal because it was a similar thing. How you're on the trolley, like how the approach is towards them. Man, that ride was awesome.
See, I've never been to Universal.
Yeah,
so
well, they took that one down. They even gave him banana breath. So when you go past him, like you smell bananas coming out of his mouth.
That's freaking awesome.
Oh, it was
That's
cool.
cool.
Amazing.
That's fucking cool. That's attention to detail right there.
Except for what did they use? Actual bananas, or was that bioengineered banana breath?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah. We're gonna put the special sauce in it.
Yeah, I went to Universal in the 90s, and they still had the Back to the Future ride was there. The Jaws one, the Waterworld show was still there.
Did they still have the Psycho House?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that was cool shit, man.
Universal's so much better than Disney.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're rebooting Silent Night.
Why?
What? It just came out, didn't it?
What?
Well, they're talking about rebooting The Office. I'm like,
John Woo
what?
is doing Silent Night. It's by Lionsgate.
Wasn't Silent Night with what's his face from the fuck's the Hellboy guy?
Ron
Perlman?
Gashman?
No, the other one.
David Arbor.
You're thinking of Deadly Night.
Oh,
No,
okay. Which one?
yeah, wasn't it? Silent.
Which one was Silent Night? Was that
Isn't-
Garbage Day?
Yeah,
Is
isn't
that
that
it?
Silent Night?
Yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah,
And
they're just
Silent Night,
calling
Deadly
it,
Night 2.
They're just calling it
that's one.
Silent Night, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
Violent Night was the one that David Arbor was in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Here, I'll send you the thing if you want to.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I do.
Creatively bankrupt. That's why.
Runner, he's like, this looks effing awesome. So.
Damn it, Runner.
I'm
Let's see,
interested in
we'll
that
take-
Island in the Stars movie that guys from Australia is trying to crowdfund.
Let's take a look at this. We'll watch the trailer here. We'll take the hit for the trailer.
I'm assuming they're going to already saying it's a Christmas movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Garbage Day.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
All units, please respond.
Why did he look like Edge there? I want to.
Now he's the hero?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm down. I'm down for this movie now.
Yeah, I'm
Red Band.
God damn. Oh,
hell yeah.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, I'll go see that one. Like, holy shit. That was a fucking solid trailer.
I think we just saw the whole film, though.
Probably.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It's
Etep,
probably
before
gonna
you
be
go and see that, go watch the John Wick movies already. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good. Did you see they did a John Wick like spin-off series that's like set in the same universe? Did you see that?
Yeah, I didn't see it yet.
I haven't.
Is it out?
I haven't watched.
I think it
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know
on.
it was out.
It's on Peacock or Max.
Yeah, but
one of those.
you can't watch that unless you watch the movie.
No.
I mean, watch the movies first.
No, I'm not. I just noticed it was on. It said it's set in the John Wick universe. I'm like,
Yeah.
the Wickverse? There's a Wickverse?
Yes.
Yes, there
Ballerina is the other one that they're doing.
Yeah. Have you seen Nobody? With Bob.
That's with Odenkirk.
Odenkirk,
right?
yeah.
Is that the one where the scene they're in the hospital and they pan over the guy coming in, he just grabs a chair out of the lobby, walks into the room, and then just hucks the chair in the dude's face? Is that the movie? Is that the same movie?
I don't remember. I know Christopher Lloyd is in it.
It's been a minute since I saw it. But that movie was great, and they said that it actually is connected to the Wickverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same makers. And that one, like the beginning, like you could see, like they kind of went on a slower pace in the beginning of it, and then when shit happens, yeah, Nobody was fun. That was a good movie.
That'll be one to check out. But yeah, I think that one looks all right. Like I'll check that. That looks like it. That's like a throwback action flick right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Hicksville said, yeah, the Continental's all right, but it's no John Wick. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Well, yeah.
Like the universe is like the shit that they created is really good. But
yeah, it is Nobody. Hold on.
Apparently, Mel Gibson is in the Continental.
Oh, is he?
Wait, is the song "The Messiah" by Handel public domain now? I don't know. Might be.
You would think so, because that was written in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Are they making Mel Gibson John Wick's dad? If he's in the Continental.
I found the scene. It's 10 seconds. I don't think you should
Alright.
get it for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
But it is in Nobody. I could have sworn it was that movie.
I was gonna go buy it, and then Best Buy didn't have it next time I went. Like they fucking removed like our whole section.
Oh Jesus, they're not the only ones I've seen. Even Target has removed like half their shelves of DVDs now.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yep. They're cleaning it all out.
Here.
Yeah, you won't be able to get physical media soon.
Yeah.
It's right in the fucking face.
Yeah,
Dang,
that was
right.
great.
Yes.
God, you could do a
Just
total women
wake
empowerment
up,
video.
boom.
Show that scene and then show the scene of the chick from the Waffle House who catches the chair.
Waffle House.
Girls
Wendy,
can
baby.
do it better. Girls get it done.
You can't spell hero without her. Well, you can't spell her without he.
Yep. Man.
Oh,
no.
or her. You can't spell it without he. You know, either way.
Oh my God. Yeah, the Russian dude's in the hospital bed. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scene in the bus was incredible too, man. Jesus.
Yep.
I'm the only reason I'm happy that the whole I want them to get back on track is I'm anxious for that Friday the 13th prequel / remake-will they're doing, the Crystal Lake show. Man, I saw the writer's room in that, and I don't want to judge, but that kind of scared me because it looks like a fucking CW writer's room.
So you mean all white women?
No.
Diverse women.
There's a lot of diversity, equity, and inclusion in there.
That's like that Crow remake that they're doing with Skarsgård or whatever. They're making his girlfriend black.
Oh,
his girlfriend in the
I
first
thought
one?
the girlfriend was going to be the Crow. She's
Yeah, Draven didn't survive. His girlfriend did instead.
Yeah.
I was excited until I seen that they did that.
But why would you remake that anyway? Outside of being creatively bankrupt, I mean,
Because they want to be
what
disrespectful.
reason? Yeah, there's no reason to remake the original movie. Like,
Yeah, FKA Twigs is her name.
Well, don't forget, we're going to be.
It's always the same stupid excuse that they would give because they got to give it for a more modern audience for them to understand it. No, you don't, because we can sit there and go back and watch older movies. Shit, I've watched some of these movies from the 60s, 70s, 40s, even sometimes, and I enjoy them for exactly what they are. I don't need a remake to be able to enjoy that.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're going to be watching the original over on Trina's channel on Wednesday.
Is Alec Baldwin involved in the Crow remake? Oh no!
I actually know a guy who was on set for the
God,
original
this is
movie.
great.
Oh, wait! I'm gonna remake. Oh God! In response to the new Crow, I'm gonna remake The Last Don by Master P with an all-white cast. I want to play Master P.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Look! I'm looking for extras for my Rust Crow shoot.
This is
Etep,
great.
we'd love to have you there for a couple shots.
This is great. I don't know if you want to share it, but I would watch it before you share it.
All right, let me take a look. Let me take a look here.
So, somebody posted this on my feed.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God!
I put the link or whatever to it if you want. In the private.
Yeah, I'm not going to share that one.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So yeah, I own The Crow. I bought that movie a while ago and I haven't watched it it's been years. But I want, the wife likes that one too. I want to sit down and watch it. I haven't seen the original. There's nothing outside of the original that I need though.
I like 2 and 3, and then after that it's just
I thought there was only 3.
There's 4.
Oof.
There's City of Angels, Salvation is.
No, there's only one. Sorry.
And then Wicked Prayer is the last one, and the Wicked Prayer is terrible.
Well, by then it was under the umbrella of sci-fi, and you know how they just beat things to death.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Crow gets revenge on now people that don't use they them's pronouns. Remake Roots with Ryan Canella's Kunta Kinte.
You don't have to take my word for it.
Is his new tagline, "It's not a good day to be a bigot, is it, Tintin?"
Oh my God. Remake The Passion of the Christ with St. Floyd.
I'd watch it.
I still like the
Wait.
idea of a Nelson Mandela biopic starring Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
Soul Food with all gingers, extra irony. Keely says, we need to remake Menace to Society with my people and Mexicans.
Yeah.
Remake The Hangover with WCBS. Yes.
Hell yeah.
I could get behind that. And being as I'm part of that now, I guess maybe I get to be Black Doug. They recast the Mike Epps role. I'll be Black Doug.
Well, I've always said I want to see a remake of Little Women, but with all Mexican luchadors who are midgets, and they don't change the language. Use the exact same setting, characters, dialogue, everything, but I want it all with little Mexican luchadors. That's what I want.
Does Greta Gerwig still have to direct it?
Yes. And she doesn't get a translator. I want to see what kind of a train wreck that turns into.
It'll probably be as bad as the 2019 Black Christmas movie. I heard, Chris, you were talking about that movie Teeth being feminist propaganda. Did you ever see that Black Christmas remake that Sophia Takal did?
Here's the...
That was fucking horrible.
This is interesting because
I think I fell asleep trying to watch that one.
I reviewed it. It was fucking horrifying. Like, you've got the whitest of the white guys. Carrie Elwes is the main villain because the patriarchy and white males are the ultimate evil in that as well. All right, wait.
Because it's Ricada like quote tweeting what's his name?
This is Dumbfuck.
Yeah.
So let's see right here. I'll say it since other creators can't. Ripaverse goalposts and accounts like it are a cancer that creators don't want to call out because it's a fan. These accounts are destructive and stupid. They fan flames and drive division.
Because I guess he was asking about why somebody was retweeting
down the rabbit hole.
The thing.
Or was he just trying to insert himself so that he could get some of the drama?
Yeah.
Because that's usually how that works.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a parody cover too for the first book, which is pretty fucking funny.
What the fuck?
Look, they're trying to shave his shoulders.
Damn.
Oh my god.
That's a hell of a drug.
Oh, Jesus.
So cocaine.
Here, why they gotta bring Gary into this?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, apparently that is in what's his name from later on post, or so they say.
That's fucking funny. I'm sorry. That's funny. Remake The Woman Kang with all Irish women. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Why not? Why the fuck not? Oh my god. So I don't know if we want to even do box office breakdown this weekend. Should we? Should we wrap up with that?
Are movies being released?
Sure. Yeah, are there any movies out this week?
I don't. Well, that movie
We had
Creator came
Expendables,
out.
and that too.
I heard that bombed.
I didn't
The
get a
Creator?
chance to see it.
Or Expendables. Expendables shit the bed big time.
Oh. Creator looked interesting though.
It didn't look too bad. I thought at first, let's see. Okay, so right here we go. All right. So we're over here. And let's see. So holy fucking shit, dude. Paw Patrol opened number 1.
That shows you how much there's not in the theaters right now.
Wow.
You know it's
22
bad
million.
when Paw Patrol.
It's
$22
beating
million.
Small X too.
And it made 47 worldwide.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Dude, we are looking at cinematic Hollywood apocalypse.
Damn.
Good. They deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
Saw opened 18.3. Did that get an international release? 11 million, 29 million.
I want to see it too.
Not good for the Saw franchise.
Well, hopefully it's the end of it.
I'm not watching it. The Creator opened to 14 million. That's a Disney. I didn't know that was a Disney movie.
Oh, now I'm losing interest in it.
It's probably Fox. They
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's probably Fox, but they lump it under Walt Disney Studio.
Yep.
Motion pictures.
Good,
See,
they
this
should.
one-
That way we don't waste our time.
The thing that threw me was the fucking fact that the little girl is the fucking key to it all. You know, she's a little cyborg fucking girl. I'm just like, this is.
Yeah,
is
it's
this
a
some kind
half-
of is
half
this some kind of
human, half
allegory? You know, I'm like, I have no interest in being preached to. Like, I don't fucking care.
You
know,
wanted
and
that,
I
you
don't
can go to church or Catholic.
right? Which I have to go Wednesday.
Yeah, you don't pay for sermons.
No.
Yeah,
The Nun dropped from 1 to 4. Its 4th week, making $4 million, down 43%. This one is at 232, 683, 406 worldwide. Not bad. Because that one didn't have a huge
the
budget
was
either.
that big either.
Mm-mm.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, because you guys both enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'm really looking forward to 38 million budget.
Oh, even with 2.5 times multiplier, they made their money back and then some already.
I'm actually really looking forward to the next movie, and that it's supposed to be The Conjuring 4, I think.
I don't mind. I don't mind that. The Blind. This is Fathom Events for 4.3 million. I have no idea what this is. Long before Phil Robertson was a reality star, fell in love and started a family, but his demons threatened to tear their lives apart. This is a true story that started a dynasty. The Phil Robertson story. All right. The old Duck Commander.
I was thinking Duck Dynasty.
A Haunting in Venice.
I want to see this one.
Yeah. I saw the preview for this. I do. I wanted to see this.
So if I
this one's
Halloween
at
party.
89 worldwide. Almost 90 mil. Not bad. Looked like it had a decent cast.
Well, Hercule Poirot, or however you pronounce it there, played by that Kenneth Branagh. It's freaking awesome, man. Like, I loved Murder on the Orient Express, and I loved or Death on the Nile or whatever. And this one's based off of Halloween Party, which is what Agatha Christie wrote. There is no book in the Agatha Christie series called A Haunting in Venice. They must have renamed it to make it more cinematically appealing or whatever. But yeah, if it follows the story of Halloween Party, it's pretty badass. So I want to see it. Isn't that weird? Like I hate feminism, but I love Agatha Christie.
I heard they're putting Agatha Christie. She's going to be the new Peach in Mario.
Oh shit! No,
just for Chris.
Yep.
No.
Dumb Money is number 7, 3.325 million. It's 3rd week out of Sony. I have no idea.
The hell is that?
Ultimate David.
Oh, this is the Ape movie about the people that were running up GameStop and then like Robin Hood shut them down, and they were trying to cancel their trades and shit.
Oh, the Robin Hood thing, yeah.
Yeah, because they were trying to fuck over the hedge fund guys, and actually did it for a little bit.
Yeah,
yeah.
What did
That
that
would actually
do?
be interesting to
Until
watch.
The system fucked them.
What did it pull?
This one worldwide 7.899 million.
Oh, so it's just
773,000 international. They don't care.
Yeah, no, they're
wow.
They don't.
No fucks.
They didn't even understand what happened overseas.
No.
No, not at all.
It's not a story that they wanted people to hear.
Equalizer 3, 158 mil.
This was good. I liked it. It's a nice bow on the series if they stop here. But they could do more, sort of like how John Wick 4 was. It was a nice little, you know, they could end it here if they wanted. If not, they could go.
Look at the Expendables 4. From 2 to 9, down almost 70%.
Damn.
Second week drop, 2.5 million. This one is at 19 worldwide.
Damn.
Oh, that's a bomb.
What was the budget for that one?
Let me look.
Look the budget up for that one if you don't
He
mind,
kept
Greg.
putting shitty people in this one. Like, he had a couple of bad choices in the other movies, and then this one is just like, I don't know, the majority of the cast just don't like it.
I've barely even seen ads for it.
100 million.
Oh,
whoa!
Oh,
God damn!
Plus marketing.
This is saying it grossed 36 million worldwide against a budget of 100 million. So I don't know if they're not tallying all the numbers or what.
There is some shenanigans going on with these numbers here because we saw it with that Cry of Freedom movie.
Yep.
Oh, the Sound of
Doesn't
Freedom.
every movie with a 4
Yeah,
in the
Sound
title
of
bomb
Freedom.
hard? Yep. Look at Fan 4 Stick.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Don't
that's
put
no
a
bueno.
4 in there.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
And Barbie at number 5.
Was anybody really expecting a good Expendables movie after the third one?
I didn't mind the
Look at
last one.
that. Brand recognition right there, folks.
Yep.
Yep.
And feminism.
That's it.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Did better
feminism
internationally,
doesn't
though.
sell. Feminism
It did.
doesn't sell. Brand recognition does. Like,
Yeah,
that-
but have you just taken a look at like Instagram or these TikTok things? I
Yeah.
mean, it is all about I'm saying Barbie again. I love Barbie and I love the feminism in it. Blah blah blah. It's the same bullshit.
yeah, but like feminists make up less than 18% of the population.
I
And
know,
that number's
but it-
going down.
It's one of those things that all those type of women, whatever. It's those e-thought type fucking.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I kind of agree with Chris. It is the brand recognition. You got to remember they never had a Barbie movie out before, as opposed to some of the other franchises like that last Transformers. Obviously, people have had enough of the Michael Bay shit, and that's why that one bombed so spectacularly. People
Yeah,
are
but
just
I would-
tired of that trash. If
Oh,
Barbie had multiple movies, I guarantee they would have kept making less money as they went on. But because it's the very first time ever, that's why it did so well.
Yeah, Tommy, I'm not disagreeing on that. I'm just saying there's a lot of them that just because it's just because like you said, brand recognition, whatever it is, but they're also putting it in their feeds all over the place. That it's girl power bullshit.
If that Transformers movie didn't have the Beast Wars in it, I would have even seen it.
Despite being 18% of the population, they're still responsible.
Responsible for
56
52% of the male misery.
Let's be honest. It's more than 56% of the male misery.
I tell you what though, Vinny. Sometimes that shit doesn't work for them all the time. I mean, take an example. That Little Mermaid. They had feminism shit written all in that, and nobody cared.
Yeah, but Barbie's bigger than the mermaid, so that's why I said that. Yeah, I wasn't disagreeing with you guys. It's definitely brand recognition as well.
What the fuck?
Clone Geek. I want a McDonald Land film. Etep is Mary McCheese, Draven is Ronald McDonald, and Jeff is Grimace. Why Jeff gotta be Grimace?
Rubble, motherfucker.
I ain't touching that.
Fuck do I get to be? Nuggets? Shit.
Yeah, I want to be one of the Fry Kids.
Who's the Hamburglar?
Yeah, I'm going for the Hamburglar. Yep, I'm
Look
probably
at-
the only one here that's been in jail numerous times.
Oh, I've only been there once. I
No,
only
I've
got
been there
one.
numerous times.
Yeah, I've only got one.
Does that automatically qualify Vinny as Captain Crook?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
but I'm
Brutal.
not a thief.
So who's
Transformer
Bernie?
stick.
I'm not a crook.
I'm the Dark Wriggler, the fat Dark Wriggler.
The Snorks movie starring a CGI Carl Malden. Why did we ever get a Snorks movie? What the hell happened to that?
Because they were part of the Smurfs ripoff back in the 80s. There was the Smurfs, and there's the Smurfs, and then they're like, oh, let's build on this, and then they made the Snorks, and then they made something called Astro Snicks, and they were all basically the same exact fucking thing.
Astro Snicks, what is that?
I don't.
Fraggle Rock was better than
It's
all.
little aliens in space. Like,
I just want a live action remake of Biker Mice from Mars.
oh, sweet, dude, that video game is awesome.
What about Street Sharks? Why can't we?
Do you remember that, Chris? Like Peyo made figures for Snorks in the
Oh,
other
I
one.
don't remember this.
Dude, yeah. When I was a kid, man, like our babysitters like collected all of those Smurfs. They were non-posable and they were boring as fuck to play with, but we had hundreds of them.
Some of those go for a pretty penny too.
I've got a couple of them. The Smurf, the little blue, just the little ones like that, Chris, the molded ones.
Yep.
I don't know if I have Gargamel. I don't know if I have Azrael anymore. I always lost him as a kid. Like,
it figures you'd have Gargamel because that was a.
When did
that's what it was. Yeah, he was literally Gargamel the Jew. It was like,
These are
oh
pretty
my
interesting.
God.
looking.
Look, put some slippers on Etep and put him in a onesie.
Banish the lands, ravage the lands as never before.
Put
Total
some
destruction.
slippers. I'm already wearing slippers.
Give him
Oh,
some.
you just gotta grow out the sides a little bit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's Gargamel
Larry
right
Fire.
there. Azrael's Meech.
After the Fast and the Furious movies are done, Vin Diesel will have to do a live-action Street Sharks movie.
Yeah, Jocelyn.
Manliness. Porn Fraggle Rock. Nelson says Don and Fraggle Cock. Don Fraggle Cock.
I tried to watch that recently and I couldn't do it.
I would love a great animated adaptation of Usagi Yojimbo, like a real one, not that bullshit.
Not the Ninja Turtle.
Well, no, not the bullshit that Netflix tried to put out last year. They put out an Usagi Yojimbo cartoon, but it wasn't Usagi Yojimbo. It wasn't the actual character.
Yeah, and a lot of people still get that one wrong. Usagi Yojimbo did not start with the Turtles.
No. He was a crossover.
Yeah.
Though still my favorite Turtles figure I've ever owned.
Yeah, I think too. I wish
But
I
the
had
comics are so good.
I picked up a NECA one, CJP, and it's done in the classic style. Man, that thing is freaking badass. Black and white and everything too. It is awesome.
That's sick.
Nice.
Samurai
Live action Cats movie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Samurai pizza cats.
The fact that
like
they're all
early
named after
90s.
Italian food.
Yeah.
That Cats movie was fucking painful. Holy shit.
I liked it.
Jellicle released the
liked
butthole
it.
cut.
Yeah, it's like supposed to say I want the butthole cut.
Oh,
Draven, I'm kind of curious. Do you only do one, maybe two good takes, and then the rest are all bad through the rest of the day?
I liked parts of it. Like I enjoy the original Broadway play more, but they went into more detail in the new movie. But the CG.
Do you always go with
CG
somebody
was
with a
shit.
popcorn bucket too?
God damn it!
No,
I go
seriously,
alone and hope somebody will.
How often did you snap into Jennifer Hudson's nose running?
Yes.
I go alone and hope somebody will give me a favor.
Dude, here's my only exposure to fucking Cats the musical. So when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, or whatever, Thundercats was around, and I was fucking into that shit. I was like, Thundercats are awesome. So of course, my mother goes, "Oh, I saw this VHS that reminded me of the Thundercats. I think you really like it." And she popped it in, and it was fucking Cats. And about 5 minutes in, I'm like, "This is dumb."
Here's
We,
the
like,
Samurai
stopped and
Pizza Cats
ejected tape.
theme, and I put that in the chat. If you've never seen it,
like,
it's up.
It's a funny ass show. It really is. I loved that cartoon.
Samurai
he's like, this is
They get
not
launched at him a
Thundercats.
goddamn giant gun.
Yeah,
this is
they're
not-
like in the Ronin Warriors, but with cats.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious, Draven. When you go out to these places, do you stop and go watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show live too? Just curious.
No. I did get dragged to one of those once though.
Dragged?
Like
You
15
got dragged?
years ago. Yes, I did get dragged.
Angelina
I didn't
Jolie.
know at the time.
Me too, manliness. Me too. The Cat in Life Force was great.
I never seen
Life
Life
Force
Force.
with the hot naked chick.
Yes, it is.
almost
The
the
hot.
entire movie.
Oh yeah.
She's that was her first fucking movie too. Like completely naked the entire movie, a naked space succubus. Yes, folks.
Yo.
Oh, so just like real life.
Pretty much. Here's Pizza Cat.
Will somebody please cue that voice?
Samurai Pizza Cat.
Oh yeah!
Who do you call when you want some pepperoni? Samurai Pizza Cat.
Right on!
They're stamping out crime, and you know that ain't baloney. They're Speedy Ceviche, he's the leader of the bunch.
Right.
A heck of a fighter, makes a heck of a lunch. And little Polyester, who's never afraid of going into battle when the bad guys invade. Here's Guido Anchovy, a wild romantic rover. This cat gets down with a love hangover. They're so bad, they've got more fur than any turtle ever had. Stronger than old cheese. Stronger than dirt. Out of my tail. Don't hurt me. They're fighting crime all over town. The big cheese is the villain who's lower than low. It's a rat. He lives in Little Tokyo. We've got a nasty.
Is this the B-52s? Because this sounds eerily
know.
similar to Love Shack.
Tin roof rusted.
Advert and some nasty ninja crows. As soon as someone finds a strip, we might begin the show. Sit right back, kick up your feet, and turn the sound up high. And if you want the full effects, go eat a piece of pie.
Yeah.
Guido Anchovy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's great. Very racist towards Italians.
Yeah.
Racist pizza cats.
Speaking of Ronin Warrior, that was a good show too.
Well, that was a huge redub. The
Yeah.
Ronin Warriors, because it was called like, what was it? Musa Sentai. I can't remember what the Japanese version was, but I had seen that after I saw Ronin Warriors, and I'm like, these shows don't even have like the same, like the context is completely different.
You could only get the toys at KB Toys.
Yep,
back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, I miss KB.
Yeah.
My daughters introduced me to Ghost Stories. I don't know if you've ever watched that. It was a show that bombed in Japan, so they were going to bring it over here. But the only stipulation was they had to keep the story beats and the same, but they could do whatever they want with the dub. And they got a little weird.
Like a very special Different Strokes episode. Weird.
This kid's running and they're trying to get him to go faster, and the main character goes, "Run like a black man's chasing you," and he's like, "Ah!"
What the fuck?
So it's a reality TV show. I like it.
What year did that come out?
Oh God, it's been about 10, 15 years, I think.
Oh, wow.
It's on Amazon Prime now, I think. At least last time I
Like a
checked.
black man's chasing. And then he tried canceling this year.
Well, like the stories are kind of dumb and lame. It's kind of Scooby Doo-ish for the most part, but the dub is hilarious.
Wow.
It's like when they did Shin Chan on Adult Swim, and they got to dub it how they wanted, and just go crazy with the script.
I've never seen Samurai Pizza Cats before. I was today years old when I was introduced to the Samurai Pizza Cats.
I prefer SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats is good too. I think Samurai Pizza Cats is on Amazon Prime for free to watch. Trey would probably like it.
Prime. Yeah. I said I've got Prime, so we could check that out. But that we've been going about 2 hours now, folks, and I am absolutely pretty exhausted. And we got tomorrow night Halloween Havoc. First Halloween Havoc of the month, folks. We are watching Halloween Havoc 97. Main event, Hogan and Piper in the cage.
Is it cut where the fan tried to climb the cage? Did they cut that out?
It probably will be because it's on the network. I imagine they'll probably cut that out.
I've got to find my VHS of that and dub it.
I think I have that one recorded. Like that's one of the ones I recorded off of the TV. So I'll have to check and see if I'm just.
It'll be funny if it's
that.
on the El Spaniel one and not on the American.
Yeah.
And before that, we're
uh,
watching Wrestle Dream, which was this past Sunday.
Oh yeah, with the debut.
Yep, with the
Yes.
debut.
Edge comes in.
Oh, gee,
and
thanks, Etep. You just
Violate.
We already know.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
It's fucking
It's everywhere.
And still, they bring Edge in, and still they have nobody for MJF to fucking work.
I think that's
Nobody.
who they're planning on putting against MJF at some
Well,
point.
Edge is a bigger star than Punk. So
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the stink on him that Punk does.
No.
Right. So
Plus, he's
but-
always got Christian he can fall back on because, as Christian said, "Hey, I only have Luchasaurus as a friend, and I'm the TNT champion.
Mhm.
I am AEW." So, like, that's always like a C program or a D program.
Yeah.
Well, they're starting with the rivalry against Christian, and then I have a feeling they'll do the MJF angle because there's a picture of a young, very young MJF with Christian or with Edge, like at a meet and greet.
Well,
so they'll probably
knowing Tony Khan, he'll probably pay the money to get Bully Ray and Devon to show up, and they'll do a TLC 4, and they're
roll
all
it back
with the Hardys. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're all there now, pretty much, other than
Yep.
Bubba. I doubt Impact would say anything if you wanted to go there for one match.
Fuck's Impact gonna say they probably pay him, I mean they probably pay him well, but I mean not as well as he could get one single payday from fucking Tony Khan. Juice that fucking idiot for all you can get out of him.
Oh, I mentioned on Draven's channel. Jade went to Tony Khan with a certain number, and he did better than that. He gave her way more, and then she turned it down. She wanted the Fed more than anything because she's going to use the Fed to launch a acting career.
Yep, good for her.
So
Good for her.
that's what she's going for.
Absolutely.
Just don't disrespect the fans. Don't pull that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. That's
Without us,
yeah,
you're
Ed-
nothing, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
it's true.
Right, it's
Edge
true.
is buddy.
If there's no
Everybody's
fans,
TR.
whether it's AEW fans, fitness fans, if there's no fans, what is she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you're not. No, I'm not trapped in here with you.
Yep, exactly.
Well, Edge put out like a lengthy tweet about
Mm-hmm.
leaving that was pretty classy.
That's good.
He's like, I have nothing.
Well,
to
Edge-
they didn't have anything for me, and I still want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They gave me this gives me an opportunity, and it's better that there's other companies that people can go to.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately
Yeah.
for a lot of these guys, that company ain't going to be around for long. I mean, if everybody doesn't see the parallels by now with WCW spending well above your, there's no profit in AEW. There's no profit. They're completely in the red, and they've been in the red the entire time. And the way he keeps throwing money around, it's going to go the same way. At some point, he's going to have people tell him, "Look, this can't go on, and it's going to have to end." It's going the same way as WCW.
Tommy, he just bought New Japan too.
Well, that was rumored. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
unofficial or anything. It's rumored that he was going to buy that, but I don't know if he did or not.
Well, I mean, this is something that he's getting himself on TV. He loves it. He's a little egomaniac. And if his daddy's still fine with it, he'll keep doing it. That's why he doesn't care. He's throwing that money around.
Some people are saying that the only reason they got another show is because he's paying for the TV time.
Oh, probably.
And not what everybody seems to be like. It's not 100% fact. It's just what people are speculating that he's paying for the time.
I would
People
cut
being on
Rampage.
TV, they don't make that much when you're getting paid from USA. Like when I bet you Vince lost more money than he made on USA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I'd
that's
cut
where they're going
Rampage.
back too.
I'd end it. I'd end Rampage and just go Wednesday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly,
Or just make Wednesday a third hour. Like add another.
Don't do that.
No,
don't do that. No. Look what happened to Nitro, and they made it 3 hours. So you're
Well,
gonna.
that's
you're
technically
gonna
what
trust-
Rampage is the third hour of Dynamite.
But it's on. They just televise on a different night. Yeah. But I mean, look at Nitro, and Nitro's live for 3 hours. Even Raw. You get more fucking filler. It's not like they're gonna put extra matches or angles in. You're talking about Tony Khan. He's just gonna throw bullshit in. You're gonna get. You Tony and I were talking about this earlier, and I don't want to go on too much longer, but you've got MJF, who should have never switched babyface yet. He should be in the middle of the biggest fucking heel run he'll ever have. And then you've got guys like Big Bill, Wardlow, Cage, Rusev back there. Now you've got Edge. Even Luchasaurus used properly, like Tony said. Okay, there's Tony, but he said that earlier. Even if you use Luchasaurus properly, they probably shouldn't have broke up the tag team with him and Jungle Boy yet. You've got fucking big guys. Stop pushing these little fucks who don't belong in the main event. They've got their place. It's called the Cruiserweight division. Go ahead, Tony.
No, I was just saying, even Cesaro, they have all kinds of people that could face MJF. He shouldn't be a face right now. Like you said, he should be in the like his top heel run, or at least a defining heel run. He has no one to sharpen his edge against. Like, you know, yeah, Edge is there, but he should have been feuding with Daniel Bryan for months.
Yeah.
Again, there's the Rusevs. There's all kinds of even Andre El Idolo. I mean, put somebody in there, but you're making him a mid-card comedy act.
I think that's going to
and that's how he's being treated, and that's how he's going to eventually be viewed instead of their world heavyweight champion. Even when CM Punk was there shouldn't have been any fucking Samoa Joe. I was going to say Fat Joe. Samoa Joe and CM Punk. Like, as soon as he comes out there, Punk comes out there with a duplicate title saying, I'm the real world champion. He's pissing all over MJF's yard. And now CM Punk is gone regardless of the situation. But it will always go down as MJF never confronting him about that and stepping to the side and relegating himself to the lower card as this other guy's walking around with your title belt. Like, they're not treating him like a world heavyweight champion. It's sad because MJF, in my opinion, is the future of the industry as a whole. And they've, you know, they've got a star on their hands and they don't know how to handle him.
And he definitely has presence. I mean, before I checked out on watching that stuff, I mean, him and there's a few others in there that really do have presence, and they're kind of relegated to the background for most of the programming, which is kind of sad. But you know, Hicksville and I know Impact has been bleeding for a long time, but the one difference between Impact and AEW, Impact was a solo show. They didn't have multiple projects going on like they have Ring of Honor and all that stuff. So I mean, they're hemorrhaging money from multiple angles.
Yeah, something's got to go. We're going to see a reduction in shows.
1,000 episodes.
I mean, look at all the people that have that revolving door of people that have been coming in and bailing that company out. From Billy Corgan to Dixie Carter to all these other people that keep coming in to bail that company out. I mean, Jeff Jarrett took that company, ran it into the dirt, pawned it off on somebody else. Then they tried to fix it, and it ran into the dirt again. And then Billy Corgan stepped in. I don't know who else stepped in after him. I'm assuming somebody did.
It's Anthem Entertainment is who owns it now, because they bought Access TV, so that's why they still have a TV on, because they own the station that it's on.
Gotcha.
Because Access also is the one that airs New Japan World.
Tony Khan and his dad have more money than WCW did too. Like, I get it, money isn't like, it's not, eventually it's going to run out. But I mean, they have like tons of money that they can just piss away.
Well, I mean, Ted had tons of money too, and then eventually he had to bring partners in. And then what happened when you have to bring in so many partners? You're going to have disagreements of, the loss to the company. And changes are either going to be made or they're going to fold it up, and that's what wound up happening.
AOL's buying the thing is what technically led to WCW being ultimately gone.
Yeah, but you never know what might happen. Like, honestly, I think it's a volatile situation, like with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and Tony Khan. Like, it's good times now, but when they have a falling out, Tony Khan might get frustrated with the business and be like, you know what, fuck this, because he owns an NFL team. He has other things going on too, and he might just end up selling the company. I mean,
it is interesting that now that Punk's gone, they're like booking themselves into like the title scene and shit already, and it's just like, why is this happening?
Yeah. You got like 45-year-old, 50-year-old fucking newspaper boys with their long hair and bald spots. Now they're superstars and they're beating all the big guys. And get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude,
No one
what they're
wants to
doing
see
to
that.
Brian Cage and Wardlow is just
It's
huge
criminal.
injustice.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
It is. It's not doing. It's never. They're not going to do Wardlow or Cage any favors. They're big.
Imagine doing the right thing and eating right and spending hours in the gym and taking care of yourself to go in there and lay down for Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who broke his foot?
Yep. See, I think that whole Adam, I know the comedy shtick is kind of underutilizing MJF, but it's been it's one of the few things that's been entertaining, and I feel like it's going to lead to MJF just going back to being a heel anyway, because the righteous have been putting those little seeds of Adam Cole is just a liar and all the shit that is going on, that Adam Cole isn't on the up and up, and he's manipulating, it's the opposite where Adam Cole is technically the heel, that's going to betray MJF, and then he'll be a heel again because he won't be able to trust anybody.
Seems about right. About right. They don't know what they're doing. Tony Khan's got no fucking idea what he's doing. He's got no.
Because part of the show is booked great, and then the rest of the show is just I don't know what to do, so let's just throw this shit together.
Yeah,
and it's always 8-man and fucking. It's always 8-man tags and fucking 6-man tags. Yep. It's can we just not do that?
But at least we haven't seen Orange Cassidy in a minute, so that's good.
That's true.
Yeah, that's always nice. And with that being said, folks, we're gonna sign it off. We're gonna go. We got tomorrow night. We're doing the show 8:05. Draven, what time are you starting your wrestling tomorrow?
2 p.m. Because it's 5 hours, so that'll give an hour in between the shows to give you a little buffer.
Tommy, do you guys have a show tomorrow night?
Yeah. Same time going on at 7 p.m. Probably run an hour or so. It's usually what we do. I like to keep the Tuesday shows fairly short. When I do bring going old school back, I'm probably going to pick another day where I'm not running over top of somebody and just find a day that's going to work for everybody, so I'm not running over anybody, and that way I can run that going old school really long like she likes it.
Mm-hmm.
And CJ, you've got your show on Thursday.
Yes, no guest this week yet. I'm waiting for a confirmation back before I announce it. But if not, I'm just going to do another DJ stream like I did a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And then
Confirming.
we've got Wednesday night.
You're going to be on?
Actually,
you're welcome. Actually, because we can talk Nintendo music.
You said it's Wednesday.
I'm on Thursdays.
Thursday, okay. Duh, you're over here on Wednesday. All right, maybe. If you
I
want
almost
to, I'm
forgot
always down to talk music.
Yeah.
I almost forgot I got a Thursday show too. Vinny and I will be doing 8:30. We'll be doing collectible pass. I don't know what Vinny has. What do you got, CJ?
I'm at 7 Central.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Tony
I
special.
only do an hour, so I don't go any longer than that.
And then you got Real Horror Wednesday night at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're
the
watching the Crow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the movie's going on there. And we got Holy Shit News. Pope Metallicus is going to join us Wednesday. I love when Pope comes on. Really cool guy. Friday night we're doing Friday night, not afternoon, lycra clad individuals around 8:05 for about an hour or two. We'll do that Friday evening. It'll be kind of an open invite, just a fun show we'll do. And because no Saturday night's main event this week, I should have the Phantasm review up by Wednesday night, Thursday morning. And then Thursday afternoon, Trina, I'll be recording the Hell House LLC 2 and 3 reviews. And the poll on the community tab, go vote either for Friday the 13th, part 3 or 4, whichever one you want to see us watch on Friday the 13th. Remember, there's a Halloween Havoc every Tuesday this month. The last 4 Halloween
Don't
Havoc
forget,
reviews.
There's also Friday Underground, same bad time, same bad channel.
5 p.m. on Friday.
What time are you doing your thing Friday?
Me?
Yeah.
8:05. We'll only
Okay.
go for about an hour or two. We'll do
And
that.
I'm also, I guess I'm actually permanent now on Ballbusters on Friday nights.
Oh, nice.
Dermies.
Ed Central, yeah, on Dermy Warmy's channel. Well, we just roast the guy for 2 hours. It's
I've jumped in the chat and listen. I threw him a super chat. I felt so bad. I was like, he's just getting fucking tore up.
A couple of weeks ago, we actually got him to go out in his truck and drive around on stream. And right as he ended the stream, he hit a deer.
Oh!
I was like, God damn.
Damn.
You done that on stream, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're live, pal.
It looks like somebody's going to be eating good tonight.
You got some
right.
fresh medicine. Yeah, man.
Don't matter how you kill it.
Cheers,
Dead.
That's it, folks. That's the show. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for joining us this evening. We appreciate you. All the channel members will have a member stream on Thursday as well. That's it, folks. We're done. I'm Etep Okuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here with all of you. If we don't see you, have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We will catch you on the next one.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all